First off, do you have any idea how hard it is to shoot a video with all this wind? With all this wind, we know that it's absolutely dry. Now, we might have had some rain across the territory earlier this week, late last week, but really what I'm seeing is some of those weeds that are going to be emerging are going to be very hardened off, so drought tolerant. Really what that means is we have to have the right adjuvants in the tank to make sure that we're getting penetration of that active ingredient through that weed surface so that we can kill that weed. But just think about adding that oil into your tank, especially with these drier conditions, because that weed might be drought tolerant. Now, with the limited moisture for pre-activation, typically doesn't mean that our pre isn't going to work, but it might have a hard time controlling that first flush of weeds, especially after some recent rainfall. So the thing that we need to do is, again, make sure that we kill those weeds, but we also have to make sure that we have a lay-by put on top of the pre. So we will get some reach back after soil activation of that pre-emerge that we put down, but because we have this extra window, due to the early planting time, we need to have another lay-by right back on top to keep that soil clean again from those weeds from emerging. Now, if those weeds come up, we're back to square one with the post-application, making sure that we have the oil in the tank. But because it's so early in the season, we might have to make a few post applications. When I say about lay-by and making sure that we have a residual in the tank, this could be just about any group 15th, because it is the early middle of May that we can get through that first part of June. If we're going cheap, you're gonna find MSOs, you're gonna find crop oil concentrates that are cheap, but they're not gonna be high surfactant. If they're not high surfactant, they will antagonize herbicides. So if you think you got a weed out there, in a lot of cases, I'm seeing grass in the fields early because of cooler season. You're not going to get grass control with those lower loaded surfactant oil concentrates. You want high surfactant oil concentrate.